The Purple Storm, Aletheia Adventure Series, Book 2, written and read by Eunice Wilkie. Introduction. This story is an attempt to help and encourage young readers to develop an understanding of the truth contained in the Word of God, the Bible. However, all characters, places, descriptions, and incidents are entirely fictional, and this adventure story is not intended to be a substitute for the teaching contained in the Bible, but rather an aid to understanding. The illustrations and allegories used in this story are not perfect, and therefore, whilst it is hoped that readers will benefit from the truth and lessons developed in the story, they must be urged to develop an understanding of Bible truth and doctrine from the Bible alone. This is the second book in the Aletheia Adventure Series. It returns to the city of Bible truth, Aletheia, and goes deep into the mysterious fortress that is the Academy of Soldiers of the Cross. 4 children are granted the privilege of spending a week with the Rescuers of Aletheia at the Academy. But during that week something unexpected happens. An unprecedented storm appears on the horizon, and suddenly the children are in the middle of an emergency rescue mission. They find themselves in an adventure quite unlike any they could have imagined, right in the very heart of the terrifying purple storm. In the storm the children face false, frightening creatures that would claim their allegiance. They must decide if they will place their trust in the creatures of the storm or in the God of the Bible. Who will they choose to be their refuge in the midst of the purple storm? Chapter 1. Autumn Week. There was a touch of frost glistening in the shadows of Aletheia. Henrietta Wallop leaned over the balcony and peered down into the street far below. She could see the familiar sight of the fruit of the spirit shops clustered at the edge of the narrow road. Already Mrs. Devotee was opening her faithful shop, pausing to rub at an imaginary spot on the sparkling glass of the front window. This morning Mrs. Devotee was wearing a bright red knitted scarf in addition to her tidy dress and apron. You could almost tell the weather by what Mrs. Devotee was wearing when she inspected her shop early in the morning. The cosy red scarf showed that summer was over, and the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?